Welcome to the two people in the chat. So we're listening to Kaizen Blue. Okay, he is a YouTuber. So if you guys like the music, I will link his channel in the description when I'm done. Okay. And I'm going to get started when we're at about 3, 4, 5 minutes at the most. Okay. I can't find what I did with my drink. That's what I'm looking for. Oh, shit. Okay. El Brujo, what's up, babe? You know I love you. Okay. Maria Reedy, welcome. Welcome to the 4 people in the chat. How are we, my loves? Lady Witch, good to see you, babe. I'm loving you guys' energy already, and I'm laughing because I had Jamila's live on my TV in the living room, and I just went in there, and she was just snapping. This child has absolutely lost her damn mind. Okay. Yes, El Brujo, I knew you would love it. I'm gonna put his link in the description. I love his music too. It's very ethereal. It reminds you of Brazilian jazz. Yes. So, Lady Witch, how you been, babe? It's good to see you guys. So I hope. Thank you so much. And you know that you are just as beautiful, babe. I'm just a reflection. Okay? You're just looking at your reflection, baby. You know, Oshun is just a mirror. Okay? So, you guys, I hope, how are y'all doing? Okay? Are y'all manifesting? I hope that you, Nisha B, welcome to the chat, babe. Good. I'm so glad. I'm so glad. So if y'all are awesome, that means that we all shifted together and y'all felt this, okay? Because we are absolutely in new territory, okay? mentally, emotionally, magically, we have shifted. Okay, so not saying that you might not have some still residual little energies, because of course we have 5 planets in retrograde right now. I think Venus may have gone back transit or is getting ready to, but we got planets in retrograde, so of course some of the things that you have already experienced may be coming back around, okay, for you to release these energies once and for all. But don't be not discouraged, okay, by anything coming back around at this time, because right now things have shifted, okay. In my life, things are beautiful, okay. Things I used to worry about, things that used to cause anxiety, things that hurt me in the past, a lot of that stuff has been erased. Not saying I ain't got, I'm still human. You know what I'm saying? You are resting like the cards were suggesting. Perfect. Perfect. This is what we should be doing: resting, rejuvenating, and allowing this expansion to take place. Okay. And a lot of what's happening is happening in the higher realms in 5D. It's happening on, a spiritual level. So physically, we should be resting. Okay, Maria, because in the process of our consciousness expanding, our higher self is literally like descending into the physical body. Okay, and as that is happening, we start vibrating at a higher rate. Okay, and as we're vibrating at a higher rate, our physical body is going to feel exhaustion, stress, and the need to rest. So you're right where you should be. Okay, Maria. And so some people do, because of the stress, because of this unfamiliar feelings that you're having, which are basically just ascension symptoms. Some people are experiencing depression. Okay, some people think that they're depressed because they're being forced to accept that a lot of the things that they used to accept as truth, but simply are not true. Okay, a lot of things were illusions. Okay. And so, the depression is basically caused by blockages in your root chakra. Okay. And your root chakra, it basically, when you have blockages in your root, it's restricting the flow of prana throughout the rest of your body. Okay. And so when you're low on prana, you feel tired, you feel disillusioned, you feel overwhelmed by life in general. Okay. Everything just takes more energy than you feel like you have. Okay. And so that is what's happening if you're feeling any sort of symptoms that are making you feel anything similar to depression. Okay. Just understand that this is an ascension symptom that happens when your spirit is descending down into the physical. Okay, so basically alignment. It's the process of alignment. Okay, so it's basically all of your repressed childhood traumas that are stored in the root chakra being shaken up. Okay, the spirit begins to align, and you know what I'm saying, and to incarnate fully in the body. And so the body is going to feel that little adjustment. Okay, so just hold tight, because that too shall pass. Okay. And so basically, because the energy levels are being increased, because of course your higher self vibrates at a much higher rate than you do physically. Okay, so this naturally begins to move those stagnant energies around that are stored in the root chakra. Okay, so if you're feeling irritable, if you're feeling tired, if you're having anxiety, insomnia, depression, all of these things are possible to happen to you during this grounding process. Okay, and so don't be discouraged, because these things are normal. Okay, and so I just wanted y'all to understand that. Okay, the basically now the energies, as they're being cleared, they will be replaced with new, more refined, higher vibrating energies. Okay, so you should be feeling, once you get these cleared out, you're going to feel a lot lighter, you're going to feel happier. You may lose weight, okay, because literally you're going to be physically lighter as you are becoming the embodiment of your spirit. Okay, and so, a lot of things are going to be dropping off as well, as far as, friends, family, old things that you used to do, old habits. Okay, but the key word here is feelings. Okay, because the old energies that are released from the root chakra are the old energies that caused the blockage to begin with. Something happened to cause you to shut down in your root, and to hold those energies there. And so as they're being shaken up, some of those feelings are going to come back up to the surface. Okay, and basically a lot of them are energies that you've carried your whole life. Okay, so you know, you may be being reminded, especially right now, of things being in retrograde, reminded of old things and old traumas and old situations. Some people from the past may be returning. Okay, so basically you are, you know, reconnecting with your inner child. Okay, when these old feelings come back, that are the things that are locked in your root chakra, are connected to your inner child wounds, because of that is when you shut down. Okay, some trauma happened, some painful things, something that you didn't have the capacity to process at the time, or whatever is stored there. Okay, so right now at this time, we have all these planets in retrograde. A lot of that stuff is going to be coming back up. Don't push it back down. Allow these things to come up, examine them, feel the feelings, and release them once and for all. Okay, because through the remembrance, okay, of these feelings, and feeling vulnerable, feeling scared, feeling isolated, you know what I'm saying, being very acutely aware of the pain and suffering of the people around you. Okay, and having feelings of, you know, why am I here, why, you know, what is the purpose of me being here, that you don't want to be here. This is you reconnecting with those deep subconscious thoughts and feelings that you're of your inner child. Okay, thank you, Lady Witch. Okay. So yeah, you guys. So you know, basically, um, you're being acutely aware of everything that's happening, especially right now when we're surrounded by people who, you know, are in fear mode, running around in panic, in fear mode. Welcome, Saffron. Okay, my Grinch gang is in the building. Okay, appreciate and love you all. Okay, so you're reconnecting with your inner child, especially right now with all these planets in retrograde. These memories are coming back, they're rising to the surface, okay, of your mind, to be released for good. So don't push those back down, because you cannot take those with you into the higher realms. Okay, this candle that's sitting right next to me, y'all, it is lemon sugar cookie scented. Oh my God, it smells so good. Okay, I'm gonna go find me some sugar cookie something, okay, and add me some lemon zest. It smells so edible. Okay, thank you, Saffron. I'm feeling amazing. Okay, because I'm, like I said, I feel this new energy. The energy has shifted, and I'm hoping that you guys are coming with. Okay, so let these things come to the surface. So you might not be at your best right now. You may be feeling the anxiety, the depression, the memories coming back up. Let it come up, feel it, cry the tears, and let that shit be released once and for all. Okay. Right now, the divine feminine has been being very strong. You're being supported by the universe. You're being blessed. Okay. And good, Maria, this is where you should be. Okay. And the reason why is because you're part of my soul family, and we're all on the same page, honey. Okay. So basically, you know, the divine feminine has been standing in your power, okay, and continuing to grow, regardless of whatever the masculine side of this journey has been doing. We have continued to grow, and by doing so, we have magnetized that masculine energy, okay, and now their frequency is also beginning to rise, okay, and the masculine is actually beginning to also ground themselves in these new earth energies as well. So if you guys were not aware of that, yes, they are beginning to do their work. Okay, we as the divine femmes are beginning to create and experience, receive abundance. Okay, getting grace from the universe. Okay, and it's because, like I said, you have mourned, you have been hurt, you have been wronged. Okay, you have had these grievous injustices done to you, divine feminine, and blessed are those who mourn, for they shall be comforted. Okay, so right now, a lot of the divine feminines are being comforted. Okay, I'm quite content with my comfort. Okay. so so basically, y'all, um you know, you those of you who have been doing the work, okay, we're creating abundance, okay, by creating value, by loving ourselves and knowing our value. So then this begins to be reflected back to us from the universe. That's all the universe is a great mirror. Okay, so this is why self-love is so important on this journey, because once you love yourself, then you value yourself, and the universe reflects that value back to you. Okay, so those who have done the work are being supported right now by the divine, meaning that you are supported by all of creation, and the entire universe is making positive changes, okay, by basically shifting your point of perspective, okay. So right now you're able to tune into the support from the higher realms, okay, and you're able to invite, the angels, your ancestors, your spirit guides into your life, and able to do the work, okay. And so, once your perspective has shifted, your perception is corrected, and you'll be able to see the angelic presence that's surrounding you. Okay. And they are around you at all times. Okay. So, it's you should be excited if you have made this shift, or if you're in the process of making this shift. It's basically a shift in perception, a perception correction. Okay. And once your perception has been corrected, you can see a lot of things in the spirit realm that you couldn't see before, okay. And so, you see the love of the divine expressing itself in all areas of your life. You feel fully supported. Because, I remember when I got initiated by Michael, okay, we were out in the woods, and I told y'all about how he didn't tell me anything until the end of the night. And then he told me this has been a ceremony. And I looked up at the sky, and all of the stars were like alive. They were angels. I felt that they were proud of me. The wind was a proud of me. The wind was kissing me on my cheek. And he told me, she's saying welcome. Okay, yes, Saffron, you should be feeling them. That was the first thing that happened to me when I was going through my spiritual death and rebirth, is that my angels were letting me feel them, like brushing against my cheek. They started flashing themselves in front of me, letting me see them. I started being able to hear them more clearly. So it's like your ears become unblocked, your eyes, the veil is lifted from your eyes. You become aware of both good and evil, okay? But the good always outweighs, because the evil is really just an illusion. It's just a shadow, okay, of what the truth actually is, okay. But in this world of duality, they both have to exist, okay. But which one that exists in your own personal experience is the one that you feed, okay, the one that you give your energy and attention to, okay. So basically, when you start to see the love of the divine in every area of your life, because again, when Michael initiated me, and I felt the wind, the trees were aware of me, everything, we all had become, there was this oneness, and I knew that they were aware of me. We were all alive. We were all connected. And I knew that the universe protected me, like the wind, the water, you know what I'm saying? The stars, like everything in the universe protected me. It took care of me. It provided for me. Okay. And so this is what the experience that we're all going into. You feel absolutely protected and safe, because you know that the universe is not going to allow anything to happen to you. Okay. I've always noticed people who try to come for me, they always end up getting messed up some kind of way, and I always get to witness it. Okay. So I know for a fact that I am a child of the universe, completely protected by the universe. Okay. And so when you feel this, you feel an automatic, naturally you would adopt this attitude of gratitude, okay, because you recognize all the things that you have to be grateful for. Okay, you recognize all the things that you have to be grateful for, and this is how you claim your power to manifest more. Okay, that attitude of gratitude that they talk about in the law of attraction, and whatever these little, what is it, The Secret, What the Bleak Do We Know? If y'all haven't seen these movies, they are little pieces, to the puzzle that will help you learn to manifest more. What the Bleak Do We Know is one of my, I loved that movie. I saw it years ago for the first time. Like when it first came out, I saw it. So if you guys haven't seen it, definitely check that out. Okay. It helps you understand how creation works. So you must be grateful in order to create more. Okay. And this is why, like, a lot of the people that I knew who were always complaining of the narcs, okay, for one, they can have everything in the world and being served the world on a silver platter, but they're still ungrateful. And so when you're with someone like that, you know that they're not going to create any sort of abundance, because they're ungrateful for the things that they already have. You also can be sure that the things that they already have will be taken away from them. They're going to lose lose it because they don't appreciate it. Okay. Appreciation is a necessary energy in order to be able to gain abundance, in order to be able to hold on to your abundance and be able to manifest more. Okay. And so you have to learn to be grateful for the things that you have. Okay. This is how you claim your power to manifest more of what you love. Okay. More of what you're thankful for, more of what inspires others. Okay. More of what excites you and benefits all of life. This is how we add to the creation. This is how we expand the collective consciousness. This is how we add beauty and love to the new earth. Okay. This is how we create going forward in the new earth. Okay. So as co-creators, it's our job and our duty to create beautiful things. Okay. This is why we have to be cleansed spiritually before receiving, receiving this divine healing that takes place once you reach a certain part of this road. Okay. It's a divine healing energy that comes in and dissolves all the rest of the remnants of that energetic debris. Okay. That's still lingering from the past cycles of expression and manifestation in the world that is passing away. Okay. I'm so glad that you joined, Saffron. Okay. And so this energy comes in once you allow the thoughts that's stored in your root chakra, which may cause initial feelings of depression, of lethargy, of being tired, of being exhausted. Allow these things to rise to the surface. They're coming up to be released once and for all. Okay, so release them by crying, by screaming, by talking about it, by whatever it is that you need to do. Let it out. Okay, so that your heart will be lighter going forward. Okay, so these basically what's coming out, this debris that's coming up, it consists of energies that have been challenging you for your whole life. Okay. Certain energies that get stuck in your energy centers and block your energy centers from properly operating. Okay. This manifests as stress, as tension, as blockages to you being able to manifest. It manifests as lack of mental clarity. Okay. And all these are basically, it manifests as all the ingredients that comprise anxiety. Okay, welcome Space Ghost. Okay, my wrench gang is in the building. Okay, so you know what I'm saying. You have to allow these things to come up. So initially, you may feel the anxiety, you may feel tired, you may feel exhausted, you may feel depression. But again, this is you connecting with your inner child and taking that pain away from them and giving it back to the divine. Okay, and so you have to take your spiritual baths. Okay, spiritual baths, drinking your teas, cleansing your environment, saging, yoga, meditation, positive visualization, journaling, affirmations, being in nature. All of these things will help to soothe your emotional body. Okay, will help to raise your vibrations, will inspire your creative potential. Okay, so this is why I brought the things that I wanted to bring into creations. This is why I'm still bringing more of the things that's my heart's desires. Okay, so I know that sipping tea is very calming. Okay, so if you guys haven't checked out my potions in the Badass Magic Shop, thank you so much for the super chat, babe. I appreciate it. The potions are gourmet teas. Okay, all organic. These will help to soothe your emotions and your senses. These will help you to ground yourself and integrate you in these new earth energies. The river rocks put you in a swirling vortex of energy that you can program, or that I've programmed into the rocks that you purchase. And you know what I'm saying, to cleanse your environment, it's very important that you cleanse and release. Okay, so release, cleanse, drink your teas, do your yoga, do your meditation, and use things that are going to help you to raise your vibrations. Okay, so that you can be more creative. Okay, this is the shift in perspective that's needed to be able to align yourself with all the things that you desire in this new earth energy. Okay, in the new earth, creation, creativity, expression, individual expression. Okay, and creating value via what you create mentally, emotionally, spiritually, and physically is what's going to accelerate your evolution into these higher realms now that you're in the You know what I'm saying? And those teas are delicious, girl. They are so good, Saffron, that I have basically kind of cut out drinking coffee. Like I'll drink my coffee after I've had, like normally in the morning, I go straight to my Keurig and I blend, I make me some coffee, okay? Because I drink bulletproof coffee, which is a keto coffee where I add butter, you know, grass-fed butter, and I add collagen and, you know, different things in my coffee. And I love coffee. I'm a coffee drinker. So you know some tea got to be good for me to switch up my coffee. Okay. Welcome, Grandmaster Fee. To start drinking these teas. They are so good. Okay. Yeah, I appreciate everything that you guys donate, because again, it's an energy exchange, and we're going to talk more about it going forward, about how everything that you give is going to come back to you, honey. Okay. And so we have to learn how to create these circles of, you know what I'm saying, these circles of giving to one another, so that we watch ourselves receive. Okay. Some of my people in here right now have reported to me that their finances have gotten a lot better since they've been donating to this, you know, to this manifestation circle. So that's why I created it. Okay. Because basically, again, in the new earth, the creation is all about, you know, your individual expression. It's about creation. It's about creating value. And the way you create value is the things that you're thinking about, things that you're bringing into manifestation spiritually, physically. Okay. And, you know, basically the things that you create from your heart, bringing forth your heart's desires, visualizing something, imagining it, wanting it, desiring it, and then breathing life into it. Breathing, like my potions, that was something that I really wanted to do. Okay. I really wanted to make some potions. Okay. And I didn't make them, you know what I'm saying? I blended some of them I buy the way that they are, but they are absolutely gourmet teas. Okay. And I do add my little something to them to make them magical. Okay. And this is why I also charge, and I'm gonna talk to y'all later on a different video about my purple plates, okay, by Tesla. I charge my river water. I charge my river rocks. I charge the hearts that I give you guys with the potions on these purple energy, free energy plates created by Nikola Tesla. Okay. I do my healing work now on the energy plates by Nikola. Okay. He brought these things from the higher realms. Okay. And a lot of people don't even know about these plates. Okay. But I use them in my healing work and to charge the stuff that I use. Okay. So I'm going to make a whole nother video about them, and I will show you the plates. I'll show you some of them. I have them all over my house. Okay. But basically, when you basically create value by adding value to the world, you're basically more the experiences that you have, the things that you manifest are much more fulfilling, okay, than that old paradigm of being a consumer. Okay, think about what a consumer is. You are someone who is consuming, okay, what they're feeding to you, you know what I'm saying, through the television, through the advertisements, through fast food, through whatever. You're consuming what's being put in the airwaves, okay? And so basically in this new energy, when you desire more, you don't want to look for ways to align with other people who have more. You don't want to be trying to like copy other people who have more. You don't want to go in, you know, with the intention of consuming. Okay. But you want to shift to your perspective inward. Okay. And ask yourself, how can I create more? How can I give more? How can I offer more value to the world and its inhabitants as a collective? Okay. Because again, I told you guys, you don't get by taking, you get by giving. Okay. And this is why it's so important to understand that you have to give if you want to receive. Give more if you want to receive more. Okay. And I know this for a fact because I'm living it. Okay. When you add value to the world by creating something that benefits everyone, the universe provides you with any and everything that you want and need. Okay, I promise you, you will not be wanting for anything, and you will have an excess of whatever it is that you want, because creating is your divine birthright as a spark of the creator God. Okay, so you know what I'm saying? It's also an essential component, okay, to you being aligned with the things with the fulfillment that you seek in this life. Okay, so you have to create. Okay, so creation is how we grow. It's how we expand. Okay, we do that by stepping outside of our comfort zones, by listening to our own intuition, by following our own hearts, by manifesting our own creative potential, by bringing our ideas and our visualizations, the desires of our heart to life by breathing life into the things that we want to see made manifest in this world. This is where practices like yoga, meditation, tea time, drinking your teas, this is where things like that come in. Okay. They inspire, because when you're sipping your tea, when you're doing your yoga, when you're meditating, oh my God, this candle smells so good, y'all. It is lemon sugar cookie. It smells just like some damn lemon sugar cookies. I promise y'all, I'm going to get me some damn sugar. I'm going to make some. Okay. Keto friendly, of course. Okay. But you know what I'm saying? We talked about the power of now. Okay, so when you're sipping your tea, when you're meditating, when you're doing your yoga, you know what I'm saying? This is like, the mindful meditation. Basically, you're sitting in this present moment, awareness of the moment. Okay, and when you're aware of the moment, you're connecting to the awareness of what brings you fulfillment. Okay, to what you're passionate about. And in this new earth energy, your joy, your love, your passion are your internal guidance system. Okay, so this is how you're going to know how to move, and what moves to make. Because why am I moving this way? Because this is going to be joyful, this is going to be fulfilling, this is going to make me happy. You're not moving out of, a need to, you're not in survival mode. You're not saying, I got to do this because I need this money to pay the bills. I got to do this to keep this from happening. We're not moving in devil energy. We're not moving in fear, but we're allowing what we love, what we're passionate about, what we desire to experience. You know what I'm saying? The things that are going to be the most fun, that is going to be our motivation for moving forward. Coconut. Yes, honey, I got some in my cabinet now and I haven't used it, but I'm definitely gonna use it. Okay. Almond flour too, Lady Witch. Yeah, I haven't used, I tried the almond flour pancakes. They were all right, you know what I'm saying? But I'm not really a big bread eater anyway. But I'm definitely gonna make me some of these cookies, honey, because this candle is mouth making my mouth water. Okay. So so like I said, what you're passionate about, what you love, what brings you joy is what should be guiding you right now. Okay, so align with these energies within yourself, and you know exactly what to bring into the world as a new creation. Okay, so yeah, the teas are so delicious. I did switch up some of the names of some of them because I got a couple more that I want to add to my list of potions. Okay, and I am going to make it available for you guys if you've already bought, because I have people who've already purchased the kit. Okay, and you don't need the infuser, you don't need another charging heart. And so I'm also going to make the teas available where you can just buy the teas alone. Okay, they are gourmet, organic, delicious teas. I mean, they're just as potent as coffee. Okay, so flavorful. They are so good. I've never had teas that were this good. But again, this is something that brings me joy, that I know that will help people, because it puts you in that moment of manifestation. When you're enjoying something, when you're loving something, when you're appreciating something, you are fully present in that moment. And in that moment, you have the power then to visualize, to create, and to also have the energy to breathe life into those creations. Okay, these creations that I'm talking about, you bringing into, the new earth energy, are creations that are going to benefit the entire collective, but also reward and empower you, empower others, and add value to the whole creation as a whole. Okay, so this is how the new earth is being built. Okay, as we are being master builders, master manifestors, you know what I'm saying, creators. Yes. Okay. So yeah, I haven't done it. I'll do it when I get off of here. I gotta go in there and make some adjustments so you can get the tea without needing the entire kit. Okay. So so basically you want to add value to the creation overall. So basically think about what's going to make you happy, what's going to, because if you are an empath, if you're empathic in nature, then you don't have to be told that, doing things that's going to benefit the collective is, also the things that make you happy. Okay, you don't need to be told those things. It's just naturally how you're wired. Okay, so as you add value to the world, the universe adds value to you and your life. Okay, so this is what Michael meant after I was initiated and he said she's saying welcome. He meant the universe, because our sector of this sub universe that we in is a female universe. Okay, and so when I felt the wind brushing my cheek, when I felt that the trees were alive and they know me, when I felt that the stars know me and they're proud of me, they're congratulating me for coming this far on my journey. Okay. You know, I just knew that, you know what I'm saying, that the universe, it really is protecting me. It really is blessing me. You know what I'm saying? I am one with the creation. Okay. And so I did know that the universe is not going to allow anything to happen to me. I'm not going to go without anything, and that I'm constantly going to be blessed as long as I take from that universal storehouse, okay, of blessings, and I use it to bless other people. As I add value to the world, the universe is going to add value to me. As my abundance increases, you know, you're better able to shift your perspective to a, you know what I'm saying, to an even higher place. Okay, so the more you, when your abundance starts to come in, then it becomes easier, okay, to shift, go higher and higher and higher, because now you're not worried about anything, you're not stressed by nothing. You're able to be grateful in that attitude of gratitude. Okay, you're able to give happily, you're able to be a happy learner. Okay, so once you start getting your abundance, it becomes easier for you to shift your perspective even more, further away from thinking like a consumer. Okay, you start thinking more about how can I create and add more value to the creation in ways that will benefit me as well as everyone else. Okay, and so creation is our reason for being here. Okay, understand that you are a spark of the creator. Okay, and so it's about purpose fulfillment. Okay, so I can safely say that if you are feeling unfulfilled, okay, I can say with absolute certainty, if you are not fulfilled right now, it's because you haven't been creating. Okay, someone correct me if I'm wrong. Okay, so start creating on a personal level first. Okay, like creating beauty around you in your immediate environment, and create a beautiful home environment. Okay, and then think about how you can expand this beauty, okay, to create blessings in other people's lives. Okay, the energy, because what happens is that energy ripples out, okay, into the ether, and the goodness you bring into the lives of other people is mirrored back to you by the universe, because you've aligned with the frequency, of, you know, of infinite abundance. You've basically, you know, tapped into your own akashic record, okay, where you know, you've lived many lives before, and there are parts of you who have lived abundant lives. Okay, and so when you tap into that, you know, this is a universal law that what you send out, you're going to get back. So it's like, you know, once you first begin to, and you learn how to manifest abundance for yourself, then, you know, you easily, you're grateful, you easily give to other people. Okay, and so then, you know, you when you start doing that, you create that reverse hypnotic rhythm, just like when you're a narc and you always complaining and you're never grateful for the things that you have. A lot of narcissists right now at this very moment, because all of these planets are in retrograde, they are experiencing that ungratefulness, that you know what I'm saying, they're always a discontent. No matter what they get, no matter what people do for them, they're always discontent. So right now, because these planets are in retrograde, they are experiencing that sense of lack, that sense of discontent, being unsatisfied. They're experiencing, seeing these things being reflected back to them by the universe. Okay, a lot of them are losing what they did have because they weren't grateful for it. Okay, and so on the other end, a lot of us are receiving more because we are grateful. Okay, and so you know, these are laws of the universe that work no matter what the energy is that you're putting out there. Okay, so this is why I created my river rocks, my river water, my potion tea kits, because they enhance my life. Okay, and my intention is to enhance everyone else's life, or the people who purchase them. Okay, so I'm passionate about helping good people navigate their way through this world and to be able to enjoy this world despite the wolves, despite the narcs, you know what I'm saying, despite the godless beings that exist in the lower realms around us. Okay. And so, you know, you have to release all of the doubts and fears that have prevented you from expressing, creating, contributing, okay, giving in a way that inspires and empowers other people. If you wish to experience abundance, goodness, and love, if you want to see those things being mirrored back to you, then you have to be that has to be what you give out. Okay. You have to first offer goodness, love, and increased abundance to the world. Okay. And then the universe will definitely give that back to you. What you contribute, what you create, and what you broadcast from your frequency is exactly what you're going to receive back. Okay. But you're going to get it back, good measure, pressed down, shaken together, and running over. Okay. The energy that you offer to the world will be poured into your own lap. Okay. And with the same measure with it that you meted it out. Okay. Empath, light worker, narc, demon. Okay. So regardless of what the energy was, if it was God energy, if it was abundance energy, if it was love, then this is what's going to come back to you. Okay. Like I said, pressed down, shaken together, and running over. Okay. If you've been giving out hatefulness and being cold and being cruel, being heartless and intentionally hurting people, this is what's coming back to you. Okay. Pressed down, shaken together, running over. Okay. It will be poured back into your own lap by the universe. Okay. This is happening as we speak right now. Okay. So the energy that you offer to the world is definitely coming back to you. This is Luke 6:38 in your Bible. Okay. When you give with good intentions, okay, in a way that adds value, okay, to the world, you're basically ensuring that you are taken care of by the universe. Okay. So basically, the human being is a self-correcting mechanism. Once you get tired of not having what you need, once you get tired of, you know, envying and coveting what other people have, what other people are manifesting, you will learn how to give with good intentions. Okay. Because this is the only way that you can ensure that the universe is going to take care of you. You know, that your contribution, your presence, okay, your life lived is making a difference. Okay. A positive difference. That you're literally, you know, helping to build the new earth by adding something beautiful to the creation. Okay. So basically, don't trust and don't be rushing and trying to do big things, and don't be trying to add major things or make big changes. Okay. But start small. Okay. The creation process spans throughout several lifetimes. Okay. So basically, you're building on skills and resources that you've already been accumulating throughout lifetimes. Okay. Throughout your soul's journey across time and space. So you don't need to change the entire world in a drastic way right now. You just start small by creating and following your heart, doing small things. Okay. Taking inspired actions, fortifying your light. Okay. Your creativity, your own personal, you know, expression to the world. These are the things you want to be focused on. Okay. You want to be focused on trusting your intuition, reawakening your gifts and talents that have lied dormant, that have been stored within your akash. Okay. These things will further empower your own personal creations. Okay. Working with love in your heart, with gratitude on your mind, you start to basically see, you know, the magic that basically is that's held within time and space. Okay. You start seeing synchronicities like 1111, 222, 444, 555. Okay. You start understanding that these are magic numbers letting you know that you are aligned, okay, with your higher self, that time is on your side, that you are aligned with, you know, with something outside of taste, space, and time, but that controls space and time, but that can work within space and time. Okay. So it basically, you're being reminded of the angelic assistance that's always ready to align you with the right people, the right places, the right opportunities to create and co-create. Okay. To serve humanity, to love, and to make a difference. Okay. And so who was that? Someone said that they are starting to see the synchronicities. You know what I'm saying? You guys are starting to be aware of your angelic entourage. Okay. If you are on this path, if you are empathic in nature, if you are striving to become a better person, to grow, then you do have an entourage of angels that have stepped in to assist you. So you need to commune with them more. You need to understand that they're speaking to you through your intuition. Okay. You incarnated in a physical form to express the creativity of the creator. Okay. So understand that. So you know what I'm saying? You're being cleansed, you're being uplifted. Okay. Go out into the sun, because the sun purifies, it rejuvenates, it inspires your creative potential. Okay. So take your baths, drink your teas, use your river rocks, do all of the things that you need to do in order to release whatever little residual spiritual debris might still be stuck in your chakras. Okay. You're running out of time. Okay. I know some of you feel it, some of you know it. All you got to do is begin to do the work. You will be assisted. Okay. You need to begin to release and cut all of these energetic cords. Okay. Right now, I can speak this for you. Okay. All the energetic cords, which are basically draining your power and causing distractions in your life, are now being cut and released. Okay. Your power and creativity are reawakening. Allow the spirit now to speak through you, allow it to move through you. Okay. The point of power, my people, is always in the moment of now. Okay. Welcome, Miss Chrissy Wright. And you're catching me right at the end, but the playback will always be here for you to play back. And I will be back later with the witching hour release. I'm not going to wait until 3. I'll probably try to come back around midnight or 1 o'clock, you guys. But understand that your meditation, your yoga, your visualizations, your feelings are very important right now. And it's very important for you to be present in the moment of now. This is why you meditate. This is why you do your yoga. This is why you sip your tea. They bring you into the present moment. They help to align your spirit with they help to align your physical body with your spirit. They help to bring down your higher self into the body. Okay. And basically the point of power is always in the present moment. Okay. And the time is now. Okay. For you to live, to create. Okay. And to love, create, breathe life into the things that are in your personal, into your personal akash. You start with your personal life. Okay. But they want you to act, they want you to dream, they want you to live, and understand that, breathe life into the things that are in your mind, because you can't do it if you're worried about the past, if you're worried about what's going to happen in the future, if you're thinking that things that have happened to you in the past are going to happen again. This is all residual energy that you need to be releasing at this time. So if you haven't been taking your spiritual bath, get on it. If you haven't been doing your yoga, your meditation, your visualization, get on it. Start to write down the things that you're trying to manifest. Start to draw the house that you planning on moving in. Start to actually put your energy, your time, and your attention into it in the moment of now. Okay, the time to act on these things that you dream about, the things that you want to see, made manifest, the things that you want to experience. The time to do it is in that moment of now, while you're meditating, while you're sipping your tea, while you're doing your yoga. Send that energy out and understand that the universe is always going to bring those things back to you. Okay, so thank you all for stopping by. Okay, I'm gonna leave you guys with this message for the moment. Okay, I'm gonna go work out. Okay, because I'm starting really late today. I have been getting back in the gym, you guys. Raising my vibrations, and it's a perfect way to relieve and release a lot of stress. You know what I'm saying? Make sure that you stay above the influence of lower vibrating people. Narcissists, do not allow these people to trigger you out of your moment of now. Okay, ignore these people. Okay, they are in the process of being left behind. They know it, they feel it. They are trying to grab onto your light. Preserve your light, preserve your energy, my people. Okay, and until we meet again, keep it classy, keep it clean, and do what y'all got to do to make shit happen. Peace. Once again, we've been listening to Kaizen Blue. He is a YouTuber, okay, with this very beautiful spiritual etheric music. I will be linking the description to his music Once we're done, it will be in the description box. If you guys want to join us on the private No Narc Network, we're doing the private Emerald Tablet book study. I'm also sharing a lot of my own personal experiences in the group. You can join that by joining Oshun Aje Exclusive or Badass Witch Exclusive. I will put those links in the description, as well as the links for donating to PayPal or Cash App. If you need work or readings done, hit the Badass Magic Shop, and make sure you check out the potions, River Rocks, and River Water in the Badass Magic Shop. Okay, I will talk to you guys later tonight. Okay, shout out to my wrench gang. Peace to you guys.